Hello friends, you are watching my YouTube channel Jogesar Biology. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the next point in this topic. Today's point is apomixis. Here it is apomixis. Apomixis means apo means without and mixing means fertilization. Apomixis is a type of, listen carefully, apomixis is a type of asexual reproduction that mimics the sexual reproduction. Apomixis is a type of asexual reproduction, but it mimics, it copies to look like the sexual reproduction by the formation of seed, but the seeds produced are without fertilization. There is no any gamete formation or there is no any fusion of the gametes. Apomixis means the seeds produced by the plant are without fertilization. In apomixis, the reproduction takes place by asexual ways, but seed is produced, and the produced seed is by without fertilization. There is no any gamete formation or there is no any fusion takes place. And this apomixis first time was noticed by the Leeuwenhoek in the citrus varieties like lemon, like in the orange and in the mango also. Apomixis takes place by these two methods, apogamy and apospory. Either the apomixis is of apogamy type or by apospory type. Let us see apogamy. Apogamy means embryo produced by gametophyte organ. Gametophyte organ means embryo sac. Gametophyte organ is the embryo sac. This is the gametophyte organ. Embryo produced by gametophyte organ without fertilization. Here, the embryo sac produced is a haploid structure, and there is no any fertilization takes place, and embryo is directly developed from this gametophyte organ in any of the cell, like in the like by the egg cell or by the synergids or by the antipodal cells or any cell in the gametophyte. Initially, the gametophyte is the haploid structure, and the embryo produced in the apogamy, without fertilization is a haploid embryo, as initially the gametophyte is haploid structure. Understood? In apogamy, embryo produced by gametophyte organ means embryo sac without fertilization. Here, the produced embryo is a haploid in nature. The next category is apospory. Apospory means diploid sporophyte produces diploid gametophyte. The difference is the gametophyte produced is diploid initially without meiosis. Here, this gametophyte is produced without meiosis. Mitosis, cell division is there, and if meiosis is absent, then the nucellar cell produces diploid gametophyte, and here the diploid gametophyte produces without meiosis. As the gametophyte is diploid, the embryo produced is diploid in nature, and embryogenesis or the embryo produced without fertilization, and here the embryo produced is diploid in nature. Understood? The very important thing, apogamy, the embryo sac is haploid. In apospory, the diploid embryo sac is produced. In both the condition, the embryos produced are without fertilization. Understood? Now, here are the main categories of apomixis. The first category is recurrent apomixis. Now, what is recurrent apomixis? Embryo sac develops from diploid egg mother cell. Now, understood? Understood these first two categories? Now, this category is based on these two. Embryo sac developed from diploid egg mother cell. Egg mother cell, one of the nucellar cell get modified. This is the nucellus tissue. one of the nucellar cell get modified to form egg mother cell, and egg mother cell produces this embryo sac. And initially, now here, the diploid egg mother cell is produced. If the egg mother cell is diploid in nature, the diploid egg mother cell produces diploid gametophyte. Here, the embryo produced is diploid in nature. Next category is non-recurrent apomixis. Haploid embryo sac developed by meiosis. Haploid embryo sac developed by meiosis. Here, the egg mother cell is produced by meiosis. Meiosis is a reductional cell division. So the number is reduced to the half. It becomes a haploid, and a haploid egg mother cell develops this embryo sac. And this embryo sac, as it is haploid, the embryo produced is haploid without fertilization. Understood the non-recurrent apomixis? Next category is the adventive embryony. Next category is the adventive embryony. In this condition, many embryos develop from nucellar cells along with normal zygotic embryo. Here, not only one embryo is present, but more than one embryos develop in this embryo sac. How can it be possible? The first embryo is developed by this egg cell along with this normal embryo, and some of the nucellar cells get modified to produce multiple embryo sacs. Some of the nucellar cells get modified to produce multiple embryo sacs, and these embryo sacs or these cells also produced the embryo, also produces the embryo along with the nucellar cells, and sometimes the integumental cells, the cells of this integument also takes part in the embryo formation. Understood? Adventive polyembryony. Adventive polyembryony means poly means many, having many embryos within the single ovule or within the single seed. Here, along with the normal zygotic embryo, many embryo sacs are produced by the nucellar cells or by the integumental cells, and these cells produces the embryos without fertilization. Understood this adventive polyembryony? Listen, many embryos develop from nucellar cells. Nucellar cells, these are the tissue of nucellar cells. Nucellus is diploid in nature. Nucellar cells along with the normal zygotic embryo. This adventive polyembryony has advantage in the horticulture as many seedlings are produced within a single seed, and all the seedlings are clones of each other, resemble one another. In the genetically, these are similar ones. And now, in detail, this is the polyembryony. Next point is the polyembryony. Understood the polyembryony means having many embryos in a single seed. And this polyembryony, first time this polyembryony is noticed by the Leeuwenhoek. Polyembryony takes place by two methods. Adventive polyembryony, as we have seen here. Adventive polyembryony means many nucellar cells takes part in the embryo formation, adventive polyembryony. And the very important is the cleavage polyembryony. Cleavage polyembryony means initially there is only one egg cell, only one embryo sac is present. This single embryo sac contains single egg cell, and in this egg cell the embryo formed, first embryo formed is called as a proembryo. Initial embryo is the proembryo, and when this proembryo splits, or cleaves to form multiple cells. Now each fragment of this proembryo can develop another embryo, new embryo, and this is possible because of the cleavage. Cleavage separates the embryo. The proembryo cleaves, or there is a cleavage in the proembryo takes place, and proembryo gets divided into the many fragments. Now these many fragments or the multiple fragments will develop, each fragment will develop into an embryo. Hence here it is possible polyembryonic condition. Understood the polyembryony? Mostly this polyembryony is seen in the citrus variety like lemon, mango, like in the orange. Understood? Apomixis and polyembryony. The next point, the very important, it is the parthenocarpy. The next point is the parthenocarpy. Carp means fruit. Now what is parthenocarpy? Parthenocarpy is development of fruit without fertilization. As we have already studied, the fruit and seed formation are the post fertilization changes, but in some of the plants there is no any fertilization takes place, but fruit formation takes place, like in the banana, like in the grapes, in the pear, in the apple, pineapple is also there. Parthenocarpy takes place. Parthenocarpy means development of fruit without fertilization. There is no any fertilization, but fruit is formed. And now in the parthenocarpy, the very important role is played by the auxin. Auxin here, IAA. This is the auxin. IAA means indole 3 acetic acid. IAA means indole 3 acetic acid, and this indole 3 acetic acid, auxin, plays important role in the fruit formation. In some of the varieties like banana and in the apple, the unfertilized ovary or the placental tissue of the unfertilized ovary produces this hormone IAA, indole 3 acetic acid, and by the influence of this hormone, the ovary begins to ripen in the fruit, begins to develop in the fruit. Understood? Parthenocarpy means development of fruit without fertilization, and the very important role played in the parthenocarpy is by the IAA, indole 3 acetic acid. It is the auxin which is produced by the placental cell of ovary. Understood the parthenocarpy? This is the last lecture of this topic. If you have any doubt, if you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment. The next topic we will start soon. तुम्हाला जर व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर नक्की लाईक करा आणि माझ्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. थँक्यू.